Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell for me so that you're notified when I upload new videos. If you want 6 free stocks, Webull is going to give you 6 free stocks. When you open up a new Webull brokerage account, put at least 1 penny in that account. They're going to give you 6 free stocks valued all the way up to $12,600. So after the video, I want you to go down to the description box of the video. Click on that Webull link, open up your new account today, go get that free stock, go get that free money. Well, guys, I wanted to give you an update on why I'm not selling my house. Several months ago, I did a video, and the video was titled, Why I Have to Sell My House. And guys, that was the plan. My plan was to list the house for sale, get out of it, and then move on to greener pastures, buy me another house in a different community, and experience something new, right? Now, when I was looking to sell my house, I still wanted to live in a gated community. I still wanted a amenitized community. Didn't necessarily need an 18-hole golf course because I'm not a golfer, but I did have some non-negotiables that I was looking for because I'm looking for a lifestyle, and I don't want to give up the lifestyle that I'm leading in the community that I live in now and then go to something that doesn't have that lifestyle. So that was one of the requirements for buying the new house. I also guesstimated at the time, a couple months ago, that my house was worth about 600 grand. Well, I was totally wrong. My real estate agent pulled the comps, did some research, and really the house is worth about $800,000. I paid $400,000 for the house. Matter of fact, I paid $395,000, so $400,000. So it's about $400,000 worth of equity in the house. Now, some of you might say, well, shoot, man, that's a lick. You should be selling that thing, taking the money, and even if you can't find a comparable community to move into right now, just rent a place. And then, in a couple years, you'll roll right into something when prices get a little bit more reasonable and more inventories on the market. And I totally understand that train of thought, but hear me out. So I started looking for this new house. And what I found was pretty disturbing. Most of the houses that I looked at, people had bought like within the last 8 months, right? 6 to 8 months. In particular, I looked at one, and the gentleman, or whoever bought it, I'm saying gentleman, but it could have been a woman, it could have been a corporation, it could have been anybody, right? But when I started looking at public records, because that's what I do, guys, before I buy a property, I normally go out on public record. And I want to find out, when was the house last sold, how much they paid for it, right? Those are the 2 things that I want to know when I'm starting to look for a property. So I started doing this on this one particular house, and the folks who bought it, they paid $600,000 for the house, and they bought it in November of 2020. So I'm thinking, okay, they've owned the house for about 18 months. They bought it for 6, and then I looked at the listing price. They wanted $1.350 million for that house. Now, I know some of you might say, well, shoot, man, hey, good for them. And I agree with you. I ain't knocking them. I'm just looking at what I'm trying to get accomplished and what I believe is going to be happening with real estate values in the near future, which I think they're going to be coming down. I think easily they're going to be at least a 20 to 25% discount on the real estate people are buying now, with the exclusion of if you're in certain parts of the country where it's just recession proof. I mean, people are going to buy in certain parts of the country no matter what the country is doing from a recession standpoint, no matter what inflation is doing, no matter what anything is doing. If they want to live in that location, they're going to pay whatever the asking price is for that house. But guys, there's only very few places like that in the United States. I don't live in a place like that. So where I live is very nice, but it's not Miami. right? It's not Fort Lauderdale. I live on the other coast, which is on the west side of Florida, and we just don't command those type of values when it comes to homes, right? Our homes are going to price out with whatever the going prices are at the time for that community. There is no recession-proof markets in the area that I live in. So my thought process was, you know something, nice house, but it's not in an area that is amenitized. It's not in a gated community. It's not amenitized. It's not on the water. I mean, it's a nice house. It was about 300 square feet larger than my house, which really doesn't matter to me. The only thing that matters to me really is that I have 3 bedrooms, and at least 2 baths. In the current house I live in, I got 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and I have an office or a den. So that's what was important to me. I didn't care if it had more square footage, as long as it had those things in it, right? The bedrooms and the bathrooms and an office. So I'm thinking, why in the world, how could the price of this property go up over 100% in less than 18 months? It goes from a $600,000 purchase all the way up to $1.350 million in 18 months. And here's the deal. In 2017, when the house was built, it actually was a $400,000 house. So it went from $400,000 all the way up to $1.350 million within 5 years. And for me, guys, that's just too much, right? Because I think what's happening is a lot of investors who bought these houses around the pandemic or shortly after the pandemic in 2020, early 2022, you have a lot of investors that are buying houses and now they're flipping them, right? And again, I'm not knocking that strategy. That's a great strategy to make money and build your wealth. Nothing wrong with that. But when I'm the user and I'm on the other end of that deal, it's just not something that I want to participate in. Because what I think is going to happen once we officially go into a recession, which will be in July of 2022, they're going to officially say we're in a recession. Once that happens, things are going to start unraveling, in my opinion, in the real estate market. You can already see there are signs of real estate prices starting to come down. Sellers are having to reduce their prices to get the property sold now. So what that's telling me is it's going to even get worse. It just doesn't make any sense to move out and sell my current home, even though I know it's a $400,000 gain, to buy something for $1.350 million that I believe is really worth $800,000 or $900,000 when the dust settles. The $400,000 I make over here, I'm just going to give it back over here when I buy the new house because I'm still buying at premium prices. I'm going to wait until the real estate prices come down, which I believe they'll be doing in the next 6 to 12 months on that $1.350 million house. I'm going to save myself about $500,000 by waiting. Again, that's the way I'm going to do it. You know, that's my strategy. You guys may have a totally different strategy, but drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what y'all see out there in the real estate landscape in the areas that you live in. Do you believe when they officially call us in a recession that prices will come down? I think they will because they're already coming down, guys. If you're paying attention to what's happening in real estate prices in your area, they are already coming down. And I think once we officially go into a recession, they're going to come down even further. So I'm going to go ahead and wait, stay put, and wait it out. If you want those 6 free stocks from Webull, go ahead and click on that link down in the description box. Go get that free stock, guys, and go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom. whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.